Last week, our contestants met Ajay Bijli and Sanjeev Bijli, the brain behind PVR Cinemas, pioneers in multiplex movement in India. Last week, Surjit was pitched out. This episode will get our remaining 6 contestants closer to realizing their dreams, and one will be pitched out.
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Pitch, Season 2, India's biggest business reality show.
Every other person dreams of starting a business, but business is not for everyone. We found 10 entrepreneurs who just might make the cut on this show. But the question is, who will win 5 crore rupees and realize their dream?
Today we're at Bajaj Auto's corporate headquarters and R&D facility in Pune. So today we have 7 remaining contestants on the show, all of them vying for that top spot. Tony, on the last episode, you voted by your team leader as the weakest link in your group. But then, at the end of the episode, the Bijli brothers had you as being the strongest contestant and you're pitched in for this episode.
Tony performed the best. He will get immunity for the next episode.
Congratulations. That sort of oscillation from down to up, how did that feel?
If you notice, that whole episode I was oscillating. I guess the transparency of the human being just came out there.
Yeah, but how did you feel about being judged weak and then being judged strongest?
Wow, I just praise God. I said, wow, this is a great thing.
Jenny, you celebrated your birthday on the last episode. So did the whole birthday euphoria help or harm?
To be honest, I was concentrating on the task at hand and working as hard as I could. So I sort of tried to put it out of my mind that it was my birthday. But still, the contestants were fabulous. They brought me flowers at midnight and covered me in cake.
Right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Like it is in life, everybody has many sides to them. There are some dimensions of our contestants that I will reveal to you from episode to episode which you haven't seen. I'm going to start with someone who has a background in martial arts. Now, who could it be out of the 7? Well, the most athletic person clearly here is Sriram. So, Sriram, tell us, what's the story?
It doesn't look like that now, but I had a past in martial arts. So what martial arts does is, it keeps you focused on the present and always alert.
Ninad, cricket, close to Ranji Trophy?
Under 15 kind of time, I was one of the best bowler in the Nagpur zone. Yes, I was very keen, almost tried for cricket, to make a career in cricket. At a certain point of time, I realized that I'm not going to make it to India team. I think that helped me a lot in my application. If I'm today here, I think cricket is one of the biggest reasons here.
And Rajiv, yoga.
My grandfather was a great practitioner of Patanjali yoga. So we learned through him as grandchildren. It helps tremendously. Especially now when you are an entrepreneur, you have multiple challenges, multiple stresses. It also makes you work longer.
Talking about yoga, there is one business leader who not only understands it, practices it, but also uses it to create new management practices in his company. And it's not only yoga. He also has a deep understanding of the science of homeopathy and has used his learnings from this science in management practices. We're talking about the young Turk Rajiv Bajaj, Managing Director of Bajaj Auto, a company that was named Company of the Year 2011. Please welcome on the show, Mr. Rajiv Bajaj.
Known as a gutsy pathbreaker who took the risky post of MD and revived the fledgling Bajaj Group with his offbeat innovative measures in doing business, research and developments, promoting brand image rather than the corporate counterpart, and product development helped Bajaj to jumpstart the growth in market share. His drive led to Bajaj being named the Company of the Year 2011 and securing 27% market share of the Indian motorcycle industry. The company also forecasts a 20% sales growth in 2011-2012. Think global is what he's looking at, with 10% share in a 35 million unit world market. The man behind the metamorphosis of Hamara Bajaj is Rajiv Bajaj.
Please welcome the Managing Director of Bajaj Auto, Mr. Rajiv Bajaj. Hi, Rajiv. Hi, Gina. Please, good to see you. So, Rajiv, these are the 7 surviving contestants of the pitch. Rajiv, I know that they have lots of questions to ask, but before we get into that, as the guest on our show, would you like to say anything to our 7 aspiring entrepreneurs?
I envy you because I wish I knew a little that I know now when I first joined Bajaj Auto, or when I was as new as you probably are to whatever it is you're doing. So I've been here 21 years, and if nothing else, I will be very candid in sharing with you all the things that I should have never done, all the mistakes I made. And if some of that proves valuable, I'll be very happy for it. So welcome again.
So, we will go for a break, but I'd just like you to think about this while we are at the break, because it's so intriguing to read about the fact that you used yoga and homeopathy. You've applied them to develop Bajaj Auto's management practices and culture further. So, would love to ask you about that, but all of that after a break.
As a company, instead of always looking outside and commenting on and trying to account for what happens outside, perhaps Bajaj Auto's first task should be to look within itself.
And now for the Samsung Galaxy Tab 750 contest. What is the size of the Samsung Galaxy Tab 750? A. 230.9 by 157.8 by 8.6 mm. B. 256.6 by 172.9 by 8.6 mm. C. 245.7 by 168.5 by 9.7 mm. To send in your answers, type pitch space question number space A, B, or C and send in your answers to 59995 or email us at thepitch@bloombergutv.com. One lucky winner who can answer the maximum number of correct answers gets to win a Samsung Galaxy Tab 750 at the end of the series.